Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Gossip Snob. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. And to all of my subscribers, thank you for subscribing. So, of course, everybody is still talking about the slap heard around the world. And recently, Claudia Jordan and Lunell, the comedian, were discussing it on Instagram. And apparently, Will Smith knew that the joke was coming because they rehearsed it at the Oscars rehearsal. So he already knew that the whole joke was going to be told, and he still reacted the way that he did. Even if he knew about the joke, he didn't expect to look over at his wife and see that she just wasn't feeling the joke. So he decided to put hands on Chris. Now that we're finding all of this out, do you guys feel differently about the situation? Do you still feel like he should have put hands on Chris? Do you think he was defending his wife? Or do you feel like he was dead ass wrong? But here's the clip, you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments about this.
Oh, there you are. Hi, baby.
What's up, friend? How you doing?
You broadcasting from the car today?
I just went and got my hair washed because it was a mess. So yeah.
That's because you be working out. See, I don't have that problem.
So I see what you're talking about. You know what I hate? Everyone can have a comment about people. When I say something, people get mad at me, and I don't know why. But I'm gonna still keep doing my thing and talking. Um, what I said was, I agree. I don't think Chris Rock knew about the alopecia. I think he made a bald-headed joke because she's been wearing her hair bald like that for a reason, for a while. And my brother has alopecia. It doesn't look like Jada's. My brother's is extremely severe, where he has no eyebrows and it's blotchy spots all over his head. And so this is close to my heart. You know, my brother has it. Jada doesn't look like that. So the average person might not, that doesn't follow Jada, might not know. And I just don't think, honestly, I feel like people are, like, no one's even asking how Chris is doing in this. He got the shit slapped out of him, embarrassed, and he's a comedian that was hired to do that.
And I said that. I said he didn't even do like this. He didn't even do like that. He took that shit like a G. Now he might have went backstage, we don't know what, and there was, but he took it, and was able to continue on with the show, which is his job.
I would have been crying if someone like from the not the slap but the humiliation. And then I heard, and I'm not sure, I'm trying to find out about this, that Chris went over that joke in rehearsal and Will was there and heard it.
Claudia, he laughed when he said it.
Yeah.
Then cut away. Then we know about edits. The camera cut away. At first it showed Jada rolling her eyes. But at the time she was rolling her eyes, Will was laughing.
Facts.
Plus, I also told them, Chris, that tribe of writers that they have for that thing, the cameraman, everybody in there knew that joke was coming.
Everybody. That wasn't off the cuff.
And if everybody in there don't follow Jada and them, which I don't believe that everybody in there don't, but I don't even follow Jada Pinkett Smith. I like her and all that. Never met her. I just don't follow. I'm not in that deep. I've seen some Red Table Talk. I don't subscribe. I don't see them all. I got other shit to do. But if nobody said nothing, then the joke was gonna fly, which it did. If somebody knew and didn't say anything, maybe that's not their job to go to the writers and talk to the director and like that. There may be a grip. There may be to say, hey, you guys, just want to let you know, Jada's got alopecia. Maybe you shouldn't do that joke. They'd be like, get your black ass back out on the floor and do your fucking job, right? So a lot of people knew that joke was coming, and Will laughed at that joke. But as I'm saying, when they cut away, something happened, and Jada might have leaned over to Will and said, you just gonna let that motherfucker say that about me?
Yeah.
And I told him also, I said, there's many a brother laying in the grave right now because some girl said, you gonna let him get away with that shit? You're not gonna do anything? And in the heat of the moment, I
didn't think the joke was that bad. And again, I don't have alopecia. So, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to be thoughtful about that. I think that, up until the past couple of years, Will and Jada's business, they're black royalty, Hollywood royalty. No one knew anything about their business. Then the August Alsina stuff came out and then they started telling us everything. So they're in a position now where they are material for comedians. They are, because of themselves. because of them coming out and talking about it. So then people make a joke about things. I think Will is not used to being criticized. He's the guy everybody loves. And this past year probably has been tough on him. People question his masculinity. And I feel for him. I think Will's one of the nicest people on earth, actually. And I just feel like that moment was not about Chris Rock. I think it's about all the other jokes and slick talk that everybody else been doing.
Yeah, somebody else said that too, that he has a lot of build up. Oh well, I got a lot of build up. All black people got a lot of build up. I'm
What?
not this far under our skin. Our skin is very, very thin. We have so many things to be upset about. Where would we be if they hadn't burned down Black Wall Street? What about the white boy who went into church and killed your grandma and them? What about our people who had their kids drugged from their motherfucking hand and sold it, or they threw their own kids in the river because they'd rather have them die than be a slave? What about our people have what is it?
BTS.
Yeah, our people got that. And it don't take a lot to trigger a motherfucker at any given time. The nicest person, even you, if you know you've been, you I don't know why. I've been knowing you for years, like you the motherfucking day I met you. We are like this. People don't even know how close we are. But they continuously get on your dick about every motherfucking thing and not realize that you're one of the most intelligent, well-read, statistical, physically fit, and all this to work at it. And they don't know nothing about that. And they drag you. You got to have thick skin, and everybody can get it. So I'm sure that Will, like you said, is not used to being criticized a lot outside the home. But at home, they got a little weird dynamic going on up there. Now it's bad because they kids, like I said earlier, people probably Willow, oh my God, your dad last night. Jaden, what happened to your dad last night? And then all the kids that was watching the movie that got inspired from the movie, they think I can't. And then that was like finding out that Pee Wee Herman jacks off in the movie theater. Remember when that came out?
Yeah.
People are not good. Go ahead.
Will Smith won an Oscar last night. A couple years ago, we couldn't even get nominated. And it was a great moment for black people. Will Packer produced the Oscars and all this.
Three women hosted this shit. 3 women and 2 of them black. A deaf person won last night. A lesbian won last night. Latina. Motherfucking Asians won last night. It was the most diverse thing we had, and ain't nobody talking about none of that. Just talking about the slap. So that's what fucked up too.
It fucked. I know Will Packer's like, God damn.
Yeah.
And people, I see people online. Oh, why do we care about what we do in front of white people? Listen, it ain't just white people watching. It's young black kids, and people are gonna think, oh, you disrespect me, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of you. It's okay. I remember I feel like we've gotten weak. Back in the day, your character was built being black by playing the dozens, talking shit, and you would have to come back with something just as quick. And you wouldn't fight. If you fought, you was pussy. If you came back with your words, oh shit, you got them. Everyone now is like so ready to blow up the whole school and shoot up a school, just go postal because of words, right? I just think we're just we pussy as a society right now. We are. Excuse my language, but it didn't call for that. It called for him to go, yo, my brother, let me holler at you real quick with some bass in your voice.
He could even holler that. He could even holler that. So I want to holler at you backstage. He could even holler that. That might would have got a laugh. He might have been serious. But yeah, he was wrong. It hurts even say it. Will, you was wrong. You was wrong, bro. And now that done fucked us up. I don't think that we're going to go back to, look how those savage niggas acted to the awards. We're going to keep it white. It's white. I don't think it's going to go back to that. But, I really, like you said, I feel bad for Will Packer, too.
And someone said this in someone said about when people making all the jokes about the trans community, how they were just told it's just, we pick and choose what we're mad at depending on the week.
Yeah.
Some hate to talk shit about black women, Meg Thee Stallion and others. And then it's like, then it's not, then it's protect black women. Some days it's like, just get over it. It's a joke. We are very much a bandwagon society, and whatever the cause is that week is what we all collectively get angry about. Okay? We pick and choose. It's all over. Am I trans? No, I'm not trans. Suck a dick. How about that? Stop. Why do y'all come for me? I don't take no one's man. I don't bother nobody. I make my own money. I give other people jobs. I got real friendships. I don't know why people come. If anyone has reasons,
No, you know what? You want to know what ruined your career? Real Housewives of Atlanta. You were too good for it. You never should have been bothered with it. Plus, I said earlier, they let women fight on TV all the time. Nobody give a fuck. They let women throw glasses at each other, pull their fucking weeds out, pull their titties out, even on the schoolyard. Nobody stops women from fighting. Nobody gives a fuck. Now, at the Oscars, if a woman had slapped a woman, that would have been an issue too, because it's where it was and stuff like that. And you couldn't have got a bigger platform in the world to do that. You could have done that on CNN and wasn't as many people seen it as seen last night. So it's a bad situation. I don't know why people fuck with you though, Claudia. I love you to death.
they're supposedly considering taking the Oscar from Will. There's some reports that now the Oscars are like, you may not be able to keep that Oscar because they don't condone this. And I'm like, wow.
Oh, yeah, I thought about that too. I said, because they couldn't very well. It's like when Whitney passed in the hotel where they were, where they were gonna have they couldn't stop. They couldn't stop the train. They couldn't stop the dinner, the party from going on, even though she was upstairs dead. They couldn't stop and rewrite and rejig the Oscars at that moment. Mm-hmm. But I did think about it. They might take that award away from that man, even though, because when people fuck up, sometimes they have taken like the plaques down, or like they did for the racists, that the school's named this or the baseball team was named that and all that. They try to fix that, and I mean, he should have really thought that one through. I don't have nothing to say about whether they take it away from him or not, but I would not be surprised. Because it's just like the late Paul Mooney used to say, you're going to fuck around and get your nigga wake-up call, and you a nigga too. And just like they put you up on there, they can check it down right up in front of you. I wouldn't be surprised if they recant that. Wouldn't be surprised.
Which would suck, because we're not even talking...
America's favorite boy. Now, what if some of the other shit we've heard about will come out? What about that? Now,
I'm about to be on Beyonce's internet, getting me in trouble. I be canceled every 6 months, so I'm just gonna
drink. You don't have to say nothing, and I'm not going into the hearsay. But I'm just saying, people ain't who we think they are, and if they really want to dig and they want to tear that boy down because he's so high up, he's in a position to be drugged back down. They build you up. He's been up and stayed up for so long. This could open up a whole.
How you doing, Lunell? How are you? How you doing?
I'm fine. Y'all need to let me. Y'all need to let me fill in when one of y'all cocktailing queens is unavailable.
Oh, we need to have you come back. Is that a joint? A blunt?
It is. Oh yeah. I don't smoke cigarettes.
I'm in Texas, so it's still illegal here. Whatever.
Well, I'm in LA, and you can blow smoke in the police face out here. Now you may still get your ass whooped, but it is legal.
Hey, I sent you with Nipsey, a throwback. I know you really.
I saw it. Unbelievable.
Yep.
That was unbelievable.
So years ago.
Today is what is today? Today is what? Is today 28th?
I think so.
In 3 days, it'll be 3 years.
Wow.
In 3 days, the March 31st, it'll be 3 years since.
So, to all your followers, what we're talking about, years ago, I used to work with a black man from Barbados. His name is Derek Brown, and he lives off Slauson and Rimpau. He used to around the area, and super dope photographer. And I would go there, have it done. And years later, like a few years ago, someone sent me a throwback and said, you know, Nipsey was my photo assistant on your shoot. So I got a picture of Nipsey.
I'm
Like,
holding the thing a
and
lot.
I
Like,
was,
yeah.
wow, like, and they said he just came and he was soaking up all the info. He wanted to learn about photography. He was kind and respectful, and that he wanted to work on my shoot. Years later, like, I didn't even think he would know who I am. Years later, he comes on the Foxhole with Jamie Foxx, and we interviewed him at the beginning of his career. And I remember saying, "Yo, he just had something special about him, like Snoop, but just a little bit different." And then towards the end in 2018, he was on the Raw one, and Nell recently found that, like, I didn't know you interviewed him. I'm like, yeah, man, and beginning and just such a
Yeah, we lost a good one with that one and stuff, but you know, I'm glad that we mentioned that. I'll just show you this real quick though, and show you because you know I'm off flossing as well, and I
nice.
have that here in the house, and I
Very nice.
also have let me see this from way back when he first came out with that album, and it's autographed too. Let's see, Hustle, much love,
Wow.
always.
Love.
We had CDs in the same record store over here in the district. So anyway, well, thanks for tapping in, Claudia. And
Always. Anytime people saying they're commenting about when you said that housewives ruined my career, your career is not. They're like, this is my girl. We've had conversations about it. It hurt me. It helped me and hurt me at the same time. It made me a lot more famous. Like, I'd be on planes and the pilot be like, "Oh, white man," be like, "Oh, my wife loves you." But it was very negative. And before that, I didn't have any negative press like that. You know what I mean? It made
yeah,
people think
no, nobody was doing that to you before there, and
never.
it was very toxic, and it hurt me badly. And I'm glad you only gave one season, and you had me on in the storyline, and you know I was in and out. That was real quick, and it just that hurt me. It hurts to see your friend go through shit like that. I don't give a fuck what they say about you. They talk about Jesus too, but you got a writer over here in the Crenshaw district that will always ride for you. I ain't gonna be over here much longer either, though. But anyway, I'm about to
Well,
do house next year. Fuck that.
I heard. I love you. You girl.
I'm talking to you about that too. Okay, take care, baby.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.